up and don't falling down again. Rise up. Long time I broke the chains.
I have one word to describe myself as, and that would be an optimist, in the sense that what I have learned about myself is throughout my time, my tribulations, my trials, the learning that I gained from my parents, no, has always pushed me through. With everything, when the days were like dark, I didn't see any way out. Something in me just kept driving me to move forward. I was in a relationship with my husband for 10 years. 2 months before we found out they had murdered him, we decided to get married. The day I woke up and found out that he hadn't come home, he left about 5:30 in the evening, found out he didn't come home. That wasn't him, in the sense that the person that he had become, that wasn't him. An instant red flag went up in my, and throughout the time, the 9-day span, I knew he wasn't alive. I felt that in my heart, and I kept it to myself because as I've always been, I am not an emotional person outward. The day we went to the cemetery and had to bury my husband at his gravesite, I remembered specifically making a promise to him. I told him that no matter what, I am going to rear these children. These are our children. This is your legacy and my legacy, and I would devote myself to pushing them as far as they want to go in life, and I will not let anything or anybody hold them down. My main objective was to be there for my children, but at night I would be in my bedroom and I would just lose myself in the thought of what am I going to do? How am I going to raise these 5 children on my own? They had a very close relationship with their father, very, very close. So it was like, in my mind, beginning anew. I had to be everything for them when he was, there for them. In many cases, I was the mother, but he was like their friend, that part of our relationship with my children. I had to learn from new. I had to learn to be there for them in a different way to fill that gap that he left. I would always remember my mom telling me, if you just have bread and butter, and in our days, sugar and water, nobody would know what's going on in our house. You be happy for what you have, because as little as it may seem, it's a lot more than some people would ever have in their lives. And that's what I would, when throughout days of, I can't see my way, I can't pay the bills, I don't know how I'm going to put them through school, I always say, and always my outlook is on God, because I always seem to, although it might look like I can't move forward, I have the mentality to move forward. Something comes and just, like brings you down. I always see a way forward, in the sense that a door opens and blessings come from wherever, but it comes. I have been through a lot. My days of seeing a wall in front of me, I took it, I felt it, I cried, and I asked why, but I finally decided to don't just sit down and cry. You need to, well, I decided to get up and be the optimist that I am. Look at my children and make that promise I made to put them as far as they can and be, be everything that they want me to be. Be a parent to them, love them, show them that they can achieve anything they want in life. There is no saying no. Throughout all the sadness, I decided that I have to be the driving force for my children. Nobody's going to do it for me, I can't go and ask anybody to inspire my children. I have to provide for them. I have to give them what they need. I have to be the guidance. I have to be everything for them. And that is what I will be. As long as I have life, that is what I will be for them.
Rise up and don't falling down again. Rise up. Long time I broke the chains. I tried to fly.